Johnny, thank you for doing 30 questions for us today. Name one thing that you can't start your day without.
Matcha tea.
Who was your idol growing up?
You know, when I was a kid, the first time I got to Louisville, Tom Moore won the gated stake with Yorktown, and Tom and I became really good friends, but I really idolized him growing up.
If you could ride any horse from the past, who would it be?
Forest Song.
Me too. What was it like winning the Fine Harness World's Grand Championship for the 7th time?
It was an experience, but it was a relief. And I don't want to really elaborate that one. It was a thrill, but yet it was still relief.
I'm sure with all that pressure.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite horse show?
Louisville.
What's your favorite horse that you've ever made?
He's one of the greatest horses that ever lived, but I'd have to say right now, Mr. Republican.
Fantastic. I'm so glad I got to see him. What's your most memorable Kentucky State Fair experience that doesn't actually pertain to horses?
The inducted into the Hall of Fame.
What's one tradition or show from the past that you miss?
Putting the spotlight on the winner coming out of the ring.
Tell us about the first horse you ever owned.
Oh, I can tell you exactly. Jane Gordon Fletcher gave me a 2-year-old filly by Chief of Greystone, and it ended up being the dam of the... Remember the Bay Walk trot horse that Sonny Sutton had that Jim Moore owned? It was such a sensation. What was his name? Anyhow, it was a dam. It was a dam of that horse.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about living in Kentucky?
The horses, the camaraderie of all the horse trainers, and just having a support group of people that you have a lot in common with. That's really what makes it special for us.
What time did you get up this morning?
4:45.
Do you get up that early every day?
Yes.
What pets do you have at home?
We have 2 dogs. We have a border collie and a little rescue red dog named Ransom.
And what career would you have had if you hadn't become a horse?
Gosh, I don't know. I've done this so long, I didn't even know. I can say that I would, if I was going to do another breed, it would have been a hunter jumper.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
And your least favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What's your favorite beverage?
Like alcoholic beverage?
Anything to drink.
Anything? I like Johnny Walker Black.
That's
Once in a while.
And tell us about your heritage.
German, English, both sides, as far as I know. But we just did the 23andMe DNA test.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
You haven't got the results
Haven't
back?
got it back yet. Karen and I both did it. So.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to talk to you again after that.
Yeah.
And how did you get your start training horses?
There was a farm very close to where I grew up that had horses, and I started hanging around there. And they liked saddlebreds, so that's how I got started.
And how old were you?
I was like 10.
So were you always horse crazy as a kid?
Yeah.
And how many world championships have you won?
Somewhere around 70 or 80, probably reserves, over 100 with reserves.
Okay, I need the... Yeah, that's amazing. If time travel were possible, what would you go back and change or do?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of things. I don't have too many regrets. There's a few. Everybody has a few regrets, but I don't know. I don't think I'd change a lot, really.
And what's your best judging advice?
Be true to yourself.
What is your favorite season?
I like spring.
Spring.
Uh-huh.
What's a hobby that you have that we might not know about?
I like to golf a little bit, and I have a motorcycle I like to ride. I like adventurous things,
And do you have a favorite movie?
Yeah, I like Legends of the Fall.
If you could vacation anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I love South Africa, except for the trip over.
Right. Who has been the most influential person?
The man that took me in when I was 10, and his name was Harry Showalter, and he got me involved in the horse business.
What's a food that you love?
I like Italian food.
And a food that you hate?
This is going to be kind of an oxymoron. I hate tomatoes.
And what are you looking forward to most about this year's show season?
I'm going to Louisville.
And what day was yesterday?
What day was yesterday was my birthday, and it was Tuesday. and it was the longest day of the year.
And the solstice.
And solstice.
Happy birthday. Thank you, Johnny Jones.
Thank you.